tired of the fake shit. I just wanna take it to the top so I can take them down. Hey, now you know I don't know what is in store for me. Yeah, Steve niggas they was snoring. No new friends, niggas wanna turn me out. Sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Ay, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Yeah, I didn't want that cake. She didn't want my money when I pull up in the rake. Hop on my way, but where am I going? Get into the cake, yeah, you know I'ma blow it. Yeah, you know I got a problem, but I just want a cake. Money on me, yeah, you know I won't change. Too many thoughts when I pull up in the range. Too many thoughts when I pull up in the range. Yeah, I didn't want a cake. She didn't want my money when I pull up in the range. Hop on my way, where am I going? Get into the cake, yeah, you know I'ma blow it. Sipping on that walk, and it's heavy now. Running on my guap, and it's steady now. I didn't want that top, and it's been a while. Trying all these pills, I'm living now. Ay, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Ay, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Ay, pop a little mullet, hope it don't die. Ay, why she always lying? Yeah, I see it in her eyes. Ay, pull up in the coupe, now she gon' ride. Pull up in the coupe, now she gon' ride. Now I'm feeling alright. I'm speeding through the night. I'ma clear my whip, and I hope it don't die. I didn't want a cake. She don't wanna fuck me when I pull up in the race. I'm on my way. Where am I going? Get into the cake, yeah, you know I'm a boy. Sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Running on my guap and it's steady now. I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Ay, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Ay, sipping on that walk and it's heavy now. Ay, running on my guap and it's steady now. Ay, I didn't want that top and it's been a while. Ay, trying all these pills, how I'm living now. Why they keep asking me, yeah. Why they stay nagging me, why they think bad of me, they lagging me, they asking me, how does love actually, who the fuck's actually, got it on mad, but she still bad to me, stay mad at me, just like the fuck out, yeah, just like the fuck out, control my emotions with checks, y'all gotta show some respect, private room, call it best sweat, hate it all beat on my chest, they said stop working, I didn't, it turned slow, maximize my balance, this shit is a tightrope, little boy allowance, this shit is a fire roll, but what do they want, still psych the fuck out, I've been trying to guide you, get you find a lighthouse, dirty rapper evidence, it's under my couch, take whatever matters when you hit the right sound, bust it on the table, you can get it right now, this is not a favor, baby, want it right now, talk an hour later, pass the sugar down south, watch for the drip, run your nose down, watch on my men, so it's sensitive, I really love you, I'm with that shit, I'm going up, it's just like a hit, crib was enough, it's too much I split, how can he better with split in the mix, you gon' spin it, they playing my shit, summer is coming, I'm eating the fucker like Miss Summer Crisis, I'm back for a spin, why they keep asking me, why they stay nagging me, why they think bad of me, they lagging think bad of me, they liking me, they asking me. Got this love actually, only for us actually. Got it on mad, but she still bad to me, stay mad at me.
Fuck's Ashley. Oh, I did try.
So I started from nothing. I got money on my mind and I know that it's coming. I know people switch sides, so I can't do the loving. When you down, they won't ride. Everybody just bluffing. Now they hitting on my line cause they see that I'm coming. And I'm finally doing fine. I've been counting these hundreds. And my baby gon' ride. She is not with the front. So I put in overtime, but look what I'm becoming. You can look me in my eyes, don't believe all the judging. So I do this for my people, we the best, you know. I got lots of problems, others stressed, you know. I'm just praying for the days, I'm counting dash and more. I've been riding with my brothers, for the rest they hold. I'm knowing I'ma make it, I just gotta be patient. I done come from nothing, now I'm about to make a statement. Bitches probably want me, but they can't even face it. Hey, no, they can't even face it. So my body's about to make it out the basement. If she want me, then she know there's no replacement. I'll be outside, you see that I'm dripping, little baby know that I'm fly. No love for my city, who thought I'd make it this high? I know that y'all fake and the real in disguise. I beat you the most, I'm holding all this pain inside. These bitches would dump me, now I don't really gotta try. I'm stuck in all my habits, but I gotta have it. Spend a couple bands on a jacket. All this money on me, I keep stacking. Why do y'all acting? Why do y'all capping? It really say much, but I'm back up on my bullshit. You don't got it from my buddies in with the movement. Keep shit fun, you cross someone get ruthless. I don't got time for no drama, that shit is useless. Got no time for no bullshit, no time for a bitch. If you keep it real, but believe I never switch on you. All the money in the world, I won't switch on you. Get you on the girls, I'm bliss on you. I got the whole world, I be missing you. I can give you our money and convince you too. The labels always calling cause we making moves. I ain't stopping till I got it and I swear that shit true. So my brother's better make it out the basement. If she want me, then she know there's no replacement. I be outside, you see that I'm dripping, little baby know that I'm fly. No love for my city, who thought I'd make it this high? I know that y'all fake and the real in disguise. I beat you the most, I'm holding all this pain inside. These bitches would dump me, now I don't really gotta try. Down and I swear it's true. Down and I swear it's true. Down and you still in your mood. Yeah. You know, do the dash now. Hey. Yeah, I feel you. Switching lanes, I'm saying still be in the rear view. Beat it, I think what I'm. But you do they fear you. Switching lanes, we're saying still be in the rear view. On the dash is way too loud, I cannot hear you. If they don't love you, why you even let them near you? I've been in my head, need to stay up in the shadow. Always got something to say, I know he ain't, but what he meant for. I fade away and levitate, I'm on a plateau. If they should, I step my kick up your gas. I feel like way too many people coming and go, that was used to me. I mean, I'm on the screw and you to me. I know this is good as it used to be. And honestly, I can't even tell the difference between opposition and never my friends. Oh, the line, I'm playing pretend. We in the vision, I gotta win. About to pay, so I gotta let. Don't know that will come, I'll get my head. Don't never know the day. Don't my mama say you need to pray. Move before them get close. I ain't wanna hate, I never been a saint though. I'm fine like an ember. You play me like a fender. Easy to forget her, cause I'm too hard to remember. I might be a sinner, I never been a quitter. Hanging with the reaper, but the darkness made me sicker. Please don't go away, can you keep me close? Came from outer space, will you bring me home? Devil in the face, would you leave me alone? Got me in the rain, how you leave me so cold? They ain't gon' respect you till they fear you. Switching lanes, we're saying still be in the rear view. On the dash is way too loud, I cannot hear you. If they don't love you, why you even let them near you? I've been in my head, need to stay up in the shadow. Always got something to say, I know he ain't, but what he meant for. I fade away and levitate, I'm on a plateau. If they should, I step my kick up in my gas.
Pray more before the gates close. I've been mixing all this walk hard with all the fake gold. I'm about to make her mainstream. I hope she loves me, I think she hates me. Ball out, let it brawl out. Money falling out, face your lies. You were wearing a disguise, yeah. Game been saturated, never ever on shit. I could really fly, bitch. Money making's my shit. I've been going too high, babe, I'm not a pilot. I've been smoking strong gas, don't know if it's good for me. I just wanna float and fly, ayy. She just wanna lie and lie, ayy.
want to see how I score another goal, bro. Fuck. They grew into it so much, bro. It's crazy. Maybe I shrunk. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go.
I got bitches on my payroll, and I take that to the grave. You and me gotta sing all the balls that I crave, yeah. You and I, shorty, let's go for a ride. Said you could take your time, but now it's been a while. It's been a while. I got 1, 2, 3, hard. Make a meal in a day, tomorrow make more. I got 4, 5, 6, yeah. Counting so much money, you can call me cashier. I got 1, 2, 3, hard. Make a meal in a day, tomorrow make more. I got 4, 5, 6, yeah. Counting so much money, you can call me cashier, yeah.
No, no puedo creer, man. That's what I feared, bro. Another one from Troy Deeney. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
I think I'm in love, saying way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I be moving cautious. I can feel no pain, but you know I'm so exhausted. I be so exhausted. Whoa, oh, I be so exhausted. I close my eyes, I see the vision. All this weed and got me lifted, pour a 4 and then I finished tonight. I told my mama that I'm with it. Got this all like this, my kitchen. Middle finger to these bitches up high. Cause I'ma do it my way. Sitting like the
Oh no, we're done here, bro. We're done. We're done for, bro. You can't let him get to those angles. Shit. Shit. Damn it, bro. Just gotta play faster, I guess.
I'm a rolling up the blind, getting lost, I'm never found. Guess I'm never good enough for these bitches in my town. I don't really give a fuck, I'm a king like with my crown. Can't think about them all, cause it all gon' hold me down. I done made it through the storm, I ain't talking NBA. Mama knew I'd be a star, mama look what I became. I got run up on the phone, said he touchdown in LA. I'ma get it how I get it, I ain't changing for the fame. But I put it on my name.
Yeah, right, bro, and it went out on me. Watch this. I gotta make subs too. Damn it, dude. That's some stupid shit. That's retarded.
I've been praying to God, but I still ain't seen my brother. Used to be your dog, but he changed into another. Spinning off a beat, he just feel it in his stomach. He gon' mix that up with a trail, now he buzzing. Cover in 09, we was smoking in the house. We was 13, trying to get right to the hunt. Loyalty to law, we don't leave behind no brother. You just wanna ball, I'ma make sure that you done. I know Tony, I know TZ, they keep it on.
Yeah, we're done here. We are done here. Damn, bro. Fuck this music too, bro. This shit's so shit. Bro, fuck this shit, bro. This shit is so bad. So fucking bad. I don't mind metal So blue, bro. I got hyped. Fuck. Oh, what a goal. Papu, man. Gonna miss him in Serie. That's weird, the numbers. Gomez, bro. What a goal. We will take a gift. We will take a gift. We'll take it, Kissy, don't worry. Oh, let's watch that back. That was gross. Even deep. Oh, it's just a finesse. Oof. Oh yeah, we needed an outside the box goal, so there we go. Bam, bam. Nasty. Okay, likes to stay central. Alright, get going, bro. Yeah. Oh yes, Monk. You know the finesser like Dybala does. Dragon. Let's go pimp out the stadium, bro. Now we Team of the Year Dragon. Oh, Prime Gold Players pack. It's tradable. Nice. Bruno from a 75. Come on, come on, come on. It's a board though. It's a walkout. Odegaard. Okay. Do I have him? Please don't have him. Nice. Nice. All day. Come on, come on. Ramsey. Oh, this one's not tradable. Jeez. There we go. Along. Can I get 67? What about Sterling? Can I get? 35 is about fair. Just gets. Malone. Malone is pretty penny. Come on, man. If you made those sales, you can nearly buy Kissy. We'll be able to buy Kissy with those sales.
very positive this window. West Ham made to Manchester United for a loan deal for Lingard. Now, the complication is here that West Ham already have 2 domestic loan deals, and that's the maximum allowed in the Premier League. They've already got Craig Dawson inside Benrahma. So West Ham are looking into trying to make Benrahma's deal permanent, which will cost around £20 million, and therefore they might be able to bring in Lingard in on loan afterwards. You've got to remember, Jesse Lingard is 28 years of age, and he hasn't been in the Premier League this season. We're supposed to be seeing peak Jesse Lingard right now, so I think, as Fletch was saying, a loan move really would be fantastic. So we can just see whether Jesse Lingard can replicate that form that built up to the World Cup that we all seem to remember.
What do you think, Emma? Do you think he will fit in at West Ham? As far as I was aware, they were looking for a striker.
Well, David Moyes has been pretty spot on, hasn't he, so far with the signing. So who am I to argue if he thinks that Jesse Lingard will fit in at West Ham? I think it could be a really good short-term addition. Look, we know he's only made 3 appearances so far this season. He'll be hungry to prove himself, won't he? I imagine he'll be determined to do his best for West Ham if he does go to join them on loan till the end of the season. And he needs game time, that's for sure, especially as well if he wants to get into that side for the Euros in the summer as well. Can David Moyes get the best out of him? He's very versatile, Jesse Lingard. That'll be a bonus. Flex mentioned there as well. He's an intelligent player, which we forget. We haven't seen a lot of him recently. And from Jesse's perspective as well, look, you said there actually he's been linked to a whole host of Premier League sides, the likes of Sheffield United, West Brom. I mean, West Ham is one of the clubs you probably wouldn't mind joining at the moment. I watched them in their 4-0 win over Doncaster Rovers on the weekend in the FA Cup. They're an incredibly hard team to beat at the moment. They look really good. Unbeaten since before Christmas. 7th in the Premier League at the moment. Only a couple of points off the top 4 off Liverpool, might I add as well. And it doesn't even seem that mix between the West Ham fans. Just looking on social media last night after Darmish broke that news, and the majority of them really seem to actually want him to come to West Ham. And you know, if he can bring some of those attacking qualities that we saw from him a couple of seasons ago, then I think they'll be really happy. When you look at the side as well, obviously Robert Snodgrass has left. He's gone to West Brom. West Ham actually have a much smaller squad than they've ever had before, arguably. You know, they've got players in like Benrahma, Fornals as well, who can fill that void. But Lingard, he'll add a different flair really in that position. And look, they do lack creativity sometimes. I think it'd be a good fit.
I think they've got a lot of players who play. They've got Yarmolenko that can play that position, and Jarrett Bowen's been fantastic since going to the club. They're just trying to strengthen them in a position of strength because they're doing really well right now. That's what good teams do. Jesse Lingard, though, has never started more than 20 Premier League games in a season. That's, you know, I just want to see him play. I want to see how good he can be consistently. I think we all want to because we've seen glimpses, haven't we, over the years. But yeah, I think it should be fantastic to just truly see him, just a team unleash him.
Yeah. Let's bring Flex back in because Flex, you said earlier that, you know, perhaps people don't rate Jesse Lingard as highly as you might like. Have you been surprised then by the lack of football that he's had this season?
Essentially, it goes down to performances, and Jesse will be the first to admit, you know, that his performances haven't been up to the level that he knows he can play at. And football's a fast-moving game. I think what Ollie's doing and progressing us on, he wants to do it at his pace, and I think it's been the correct decision for Jesse not to be playing as much games as he has, or as he would like to at Manchester United. I think that you look at how we've progressed in those areas as well, and the decisions that Ollie's made. I don't think any Manchester United fan can question that. We know there's a player in Jesse. There's nothing more than I would love as a Man United fan and a fan of Jesse personally, for him to break back into the team, be in unbelievable form, and play for us for the rest of his career. But we know that football just doesn't work like that. So I think if Anton touched on it there, this is prime Jesse Lingard era. And funny enough, it's weird, since he kind of really rocked at the Emirates, it kind of went downhill from there. We haven't really seen his level of performance, and I want to see Jesse get given the opportunity to play at the highest level as well. You know, no disrespect to teams, you know, like Sheffield United or West Brom, and you know, if he went there, he'd be fighting relegation. It'd be tougher, but I think West Ham could really be the perfect match for him. I think their aspirations to break that top 6, break into the top 6 this year, or maybe even higher. You know, West Ham fans feeling really good right now, and rightly so. So I like the look of that move for Jesse. I couldn't see him really going abroad. This looks like it is going to be a short-term deal as well. But I just want the best for him, and I think he's been a good servant to the club. He's come through the youth rank. We all love Jesse on and off the pitch. I'm a big fan of his, but I kind of want the best for him, and I think the best thing for him, especially if he's still got aspirations to be getting the best out of his career at this stage, is to definitely move away from Manchester United and wish him all the best.
Yeah, here's to more Jesse Lingard dance celebrations at some point this season. Let's talk Manchester United now, and Jesse Lingard attracting interest from quite a few clubs. One is West Ham, the other is West Brom. There have been a few fresh developments in the last few minutes in terms of West Ham though, Anton.
Yeah, it's interesting because it doesn't directly involve Jesse Lingard, but it's all in order to get him in at the club. So just bear with me, because West Ham are basically in the process of converting Said Benrahma's loan from Brentford into a permanent deal. Now that will cost around £20 million plus add-ons. And that's all going to be paid in instalments. And that was all agreed when, that was the option basically, when Benrahma joined on loan in October. Now, the reason that West Ham have to make this permanent is because they're only allowed 2 loan deals from domestic clubs at one time. They've obviously got Benrahma and Craig Dawson, so they need to make one of those permanent before bringing another player in. We know that player they want is Jesse Lingard. They've made an offer, a loan offer to Manchester United, so yeah, the wheels are in motion to try to get him in.
Okay, good fit, Emma?
Yeah, I think it could be a really good short-term addition for West Ham. I mean, he's only made 3 appearances in total this season. He'll be hungry to prove himself. I imagine he'll be determined to do his best for West Ham between now and the end of the season. He needs game time, especially if he wants to be part of Gareth Southgate's plans and the Euros as well. And it's really whether David Moyes, I suppose, can get the best out of it. He scored the first goal of Moyes' reign in 2013 in a pre-season friendly in Australia. Didn't go out on loan after that, but that's interesting. And just a little bit of comparison, really, in terms of the last few seasons. And if you look back at 2017, 2018, chances created 26, down to 17 the season after, 20 in 2019, 2020. Look, if they can get that kind of performance from Jesse Lingard and get some chances like that, then I think West Ham fans will be pretty happy. In terms of Lingard's perspective, you know, a number of Premier League sides have been interested in taking Jesse Lingard on loan. West Ham isn't a bad choice at the moment. They're doing very well indeed.
Very well, but it's interesting to see where he'll fit in, because Jarrod Bowen's been excellent. Obviously, they've got Pablo Fornals, Yarmolenko as well, so they're quite well stocked in that kind of creative areas, wide areas. But West Ham are playing so well that, yeah, if they can get a fit, in-form Jesse Lingard, sort of 17, 18 season Jesse Lingard, then they might end up in Europe.
Exactly, and we've had a tweet to that effect come in the last few seconds saying, no joke, but what a signing it would be, Lingard to West Ham. I can see him, no joke, he's deadly serious about this, I can see him turning into his prime like in the 16-17 season. And, you know, understandably, Anton, that's why West Ham aren't the only club interested. West Brom also in the mix.
West Brom are interested, so we understand they've made an inquiry. They want to find out basically the financial terms it would take to get Jesse Lingard in.
Oh my god, dude.
They're after a bit of creativity, but we understand that they would, in order for them to take to subsidise some of his wages. I'm not sure Manchester United would be overly keen to do that.
What was
so
that,
it's going to be interesting
mate?
to see whether they can come to a deal or
how
what
can you do
West Ham
that?
offered, and whether West Brom match.
Well, let's find out what Manchester United fans think, shall we? Earlier I spoke to Flex from the United stand, and here's what he had to say about Lingard's future.
Was that an outside the foot?
We all want the best for Jesse, and he's found game time scarce. You know, only playing in the Carabao Cup a couple of times, and then the FA Cup against Watford.
Wow.
He's not going to get the game time. He's not going to. He's barely been on the bench.
Wow.
We just want the best for him, and I'm sure Jesse wants the best for himself. And I think it'll be a really good move for him to go and play first team football. We know he wants first team football. You look at the signing of Amad Diallo for the best part of £37 million here at Man United. His opportunities are going to be scarce. They really are, especially in the wide position.
What's up guys, Memphis here and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. I've got some upgrade packs, 96 of them, even though the title says 100. Just let me off, alright, thank you very much. I think I've got 50 Prems and 50 Bundas, I can't remember, it might all be Prems. Either way, we are packing a team of the year today. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the content, you want to drop a thumbs up in the video, we very much appreciate it. And if you want some new merch, or the old 26 merch, link is down below. So, Arsenal, okay, they're fantastic at the moment. Walk out! Ah! Inform. Italian. Corner. If there's a Salah or something like that in here, that'd be pretty good. Or a Mane, I'll take that as well. Take that as well. What is it? What else is in here? Oh, nothing. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. How come I took Son? Because I want a team of the year Son. I think people get very upset when you don't take what they want, and that's the beautiful thing about the voting system. You take what, that's quite nice, you take what you want, and they take what they want, and whichever one gets the most votes wins. Right, that's generally how it works. But it's quite surprising that people get very upset. I took Son, but listen, I know Messi deserves it, right? You don't have to tell me that. Messi deserves it more than Mbappe. Messi should be in the main team, right? Nothing about, let's ignore 12th man or second team or anything like that. Messi should be in the main team 100%. He deserves it, he earned it, he should be him, but it's not. I'm not going to pick Messi in a video game because he deserves it in real life. I'm going to pick who I want in the video game, and that's Son. I want a 95, 96 team of the year Son. It will be amazing. I don't think Son's going to win, which is, like, you know, even more of a point for me to vote who I want for, right? I don't think Son's going to win. I think Messi's going to win, but I want Son, so I'll vote Son, and that's as deep as it goes. If you think I should finish West Brom,
Under la meta ahí con Chiellini.
Yes, a walkout. Yes and no. You have all French. Ah, Loris. Thiago
Dolores.
Oh no, you.
Dolores.
Thiago deserves it. My goodness, man. Sean, thank you for the start, man. All that fine. Confident we can do it on Saturday. Now, we're gonna smash Man United on Saturday. Smash it. Yeah, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. We just vote for who you want to vote for, and that's it. Caleb, thanks for the stars. Henrik, what would you say is the easiest way to grind from 500k to the TV and Noel? Like just flipping gold cards, like flipping consumables, like walk out. Come on, we're bound to get one. How many walkouts are we getting? Oh, it's Tillemans, of course it is. Silly Tilly, that's what we call it these days. Silly Tilly. At least he's oh, I think I've got an icon pack at the end here actually. Yeah, flipping consumables and cards and silvers would be the easiest way. And we are getting a lot of walkouts, it's nice. Tyler, thanks for the stars now. Sorry, I can't get more stars now, but you can just name about what I can. Like a grind, always keep up. Saka's just immense. Oh, Saka was brilliant tonight. Cedric, Emil Smith Rowe, all brilliant tonight. It's just immense. That's all fans, top player in the making there. Thank you very much, man. In terms of should you do West Brom, I don't know. Right, just if you feel like it's right for you, do it. If you don't. Like it's one of those ones you've got to make the decision for yourself. You know? How's this count on that? No, it has. It's just been put into other packs. Pepe, my guy today. Pepe was the golazo. He was phenomenal today. He was Trebs. He really was. He was Trebs. Nick still looks sad. He's not packed the team of the year yet. I'm going to pack one. I'm going to pack one out of these packs. I'm going to get either Trent or Van Dijk, and then if I've got Bundes pack, I don't know if I have, I can't remember if I have or haven't, I genuinely don't know if I've got all Prem packs or Prem hash Bundes here, but I'm going to pack TV here. All blue! That basically counts, right? Is that the same? That's the same.
Oh, that was a wonderful pass.
That's one. Rare performance from Pepe today. He looks, something's different with the whole Arsenal squad. There's just something different. But Pepe looks interested today. You know, he looked like he wanted to be there. He was passing
Oh
point.
no, the right
Scored
foot.
the
That
like,
was
his
yeah,
goal was
that was
just
shocking.
beautiful. Like the pass through was nice, but the control that he got. Walk out! Come on, no! Just please one. Oh, yeah, team of the year, Heung-min Son. Thank you very much, EA. The control was brilliant. You know, to body off the defender and put it past the keeper like that, it was such a nice goal, man. And then he was just good all game. He was just super clean. And we are getting some. That's already like 4 or 5 walkouts, isn't it? Net discarded West Ham players twice. Yeah, they're goals. How the goals are working, man. That's it. Doesn't matter. We're getting boards on boards. Yeah, West Brom goals are dirt cheap, guys. Relax. Come on. All the lads are here to see it. They're all here to see it. I can feel it. I can feel it. The energy is there. You know, the energy is there. Because I said the masterclass. Oh man, he's like, listen, Arsenal got 16 points out of the last 18. And do you know what's crazy? I fear that in another like planet, in another life, on another world, if we lost to Chelsea instead of beating Chelsea, obviously we would have got 3 less points out of the last 18 than 16, but I don't think we would have won. We would have lost to Palace, we would have lost to Southampton, we would be in the mud. We would be fully in the mud. I tell you, speaking of Thomas Partey, my God, he is exceptional. He is exceptional. You know, very, very excited for Thomas Partey. Walk out! No! Pepe is very good against lower table teams. Busy, Fabinho, busy. Southampton are not a lower table team, my man. I don't know what. You're always that guy that goes against the grain on purpose. It's like you're just out for a reaction. Hayden, thank you for stars, man. Zhao, thank you for stars. 15 more leads, still no walkouts and hardly any balls. Only takes one, man. Only takes one. You know? Only takes one. We've already got like 6 walkouts from these. It's crazy. It's quite crazy. It's, you know, not bad at all. Yeah, Thomas Partey is honestly sensational. One of the about 75th, 80th minute, we've got the ball on the edge of our box and Partey's got it. And he feints inside and then like half scoop turns to the other side and then does like another little like drop of the shoulder and just sends the pressing attacker flying. And all he did was basically stand still and turn around. And it's just like, look, that is just a level of like skill that you need, you know? Just that high level of skill. And I'm gonna have like 50 packs. PS5. I'll have my own packs, Ellie. But thank you anyway, man. I'll have my own packs. Mahrez will get a double upgrade then. No, I don't think Mahrez. Well, obviously Mahrez will get 1 upgrade for the 4 wins in a row. I don't think he'll get an upgrade for today's game. I think anyway it's Tuesday, so he won't be in team of the week because of that. But second of all, I think Gundogan would get man of the match from today's match, so I don't think it'll be him anyway. Hayden, thanks for the stars, man. Come on, man, let's get some, you know what I'm saying? Let's get some team of the years. Thanks, football is very simple. Thanks, football is the hardest thing there is. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Look, the one is so good at kicking the ball. Yeah. What's the blue ring thing on your finger? Like, just protect my fingers, man. Just protect my fingers from rubbing against the controller too much. Lou, thanks for the 15 stars, pal. I appreciate it, bro. 4 wins in a row, only upgrades on 1. 4 wins will upgrade. Oh, no, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Oh, wait, was that walkout? Oh, Thiago. Hey, trainable trips. Even never team of the year. That's what I'm saying, pal. This is me, not Rose Corey, correct. Yes. Hayden, thank you for the stars, man. I appreciate it, bro. Montreal, my cat. I'm feeling it. And I want to see if there's Bundes or Prem. Oh, they're all Prem. We just go. We're either getting Van Dijk or Trent. We're either getting one or the other. I have a feeling. Leno, what a legend. Hey, he was brilliant tonight, Leno. Big saves. Team of the Year in 6 packs. Right, if not though, Jez, you're banned forever, right? 1. A walkout. But we're getting a lot of boards, man. A lot of boards. Matip and Jimenez. Why can't they get upgraded twice by 4 wins? Because they only get upgraded once with 4 wins. That's it. You win 4 in a row, you get upgraded. That's it. That's literally it. Only once. These are my best balls for these packs. We've got Son, Lloris, and Fabinho so far as the best ones. We've got both the low tier in. Walk out! Oh! You thought Spain. Oh, De Gea. Spain without the S, boys. Start playing the game again. I'm with so much break. Wasted enough points. Up to 75k in 3 days doing the BPM. What's up, man? Walk out! Come on! God damn it! How many? Lloris again. And oh no, it's Laporte. Let's go. I've packed basically every walkout that's not a team of the year. All I need is Robertson, Aguero, Aubameyang, Sterling, Sané. No, not Sané. Salah, Mane. Basically the same thing. Kane, Vardy, Edison, and Allison, and then I've got all of them up the team of the years. You know, Henderson too. Oh yeah, Henderson. Yeah, Henderson. But other than that, we basically packed them all, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Did I only forget out Henderson? That's not bad, is it? Just off the top like that, rattle off every walkout that was left bar 1. That is pretty good, right? You can't even. You got to accept that. Firmino, Kante. Why you got to do that? Oh, but no, Pogba's an inform. He doesn't count. Doesn't count. No, I've already got Fabinho. Bernardo Silva. Oh yeah, him and all. I forgot like 4. That's all right, man. That's all right. Trent's team of the year, isn't he? But he doesn't. You know. You guys need to listen, alright? I forgot 1 or 2 or like 4 or something like that, but you guys need to listen. Bundesliga packs are milking hard, and yet you built me nothing but Premier League. Is that right? That's right. Look at that. All you did was build Premier League. Guys, blame Viper. Viper came on, built the packs for me, and he decided to build 100 Prems and no Bundes. What a guy. What a great guy. I said Vardy. Oh yeah, Bruno Fernandes, yeah. Champions League tellers. No, Champions League cost me. Oh yeah, KDB. What about him? Yeah, Viper's a great mate. Viper's a great saboteur. What he is. And no matter what it is, we've got a pack of team of the year now. Just so that Viper's sabotaging fails. You said yesterday all Premier League. Yeah, but that's where you've got to take it upon yourself and be like, you probably want some Bundes too. Nobody wants all Premier League. That's sad. You know what I mean? I have a said it where guys got relax, we moved on. Just chill out, alright? Chill out, we moved on from this. Come on, 50 left. We've got to get a blue. It's got to happen. Viper's trying to ruin the content he is. And the thing is, this won't even be a video if I don't pack a team of the year, because who cares to just see 100 upgrade packs where there's no team of the year? People don't want to see that. People just want to see team of the years. Right? So if I don't get a team of the year here, this is in the mud. Augusto, you've got to stop spamming the same thing, man. It wasn't funny the first time, it's not funny now. What's up, Daniel Powell? Thanks for the stars, buddy. How are things? Alright, man. Alright, Arsenal like up to 8th in the table. No, so that's a trip, that isn't it? Trip. We're above Chelsea. Chelsea is 10th. When we beat Chelsea, oh, the Chelsea fans gave me so much grief because we were like 16th or something. And off of that win, we moved up to 14th, and they were like 3rd or something, like thinking that they're going to win the league. Now they're 10th, and they're behind us. Ow. Oh, that's classic. That's brilliant. You've got to love that. That is full on bad. That is. And yeah, we're 8th, and we are now only 5 points away from Champions League places. There are a lot of teams around us that have a lot of games in hand, but you know, 1 in the hand worth 2 in the bush, isn't it? So at the end of the day, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. So we have got 30 points from 20 games out, isn't it? Fair play. But yeah, hey, listen, we've got Man United. We're going to dismantle them. We're going to abolish them. Oh, walk out! No, see, I nearly fell for it, but it doesn't count. Fine. Calm. Counts by Havertz. Yeah. Okay, walk out of this fine. I didn't fall for it. I knew it wasn't a team of the year. Fine. Yeah, we're going to absolutely smash Manchester United on the weekends. We're going to put their title hopes to bed, and City are going to rightfully claim their Premier League crown. You know, the fact that West Ham are in 4th place speaks volumes about everything else in this campaign. You know what I mean? Like, West Ham fans must be like, this might be our year. It's not going to be your year. Sorry guys, this is not going to be your year. I hate to break it to you. It's not going to be your year. With like Wolves, who are currently 14, have got more of a chance of winning the league than West Ham, who are currently 4th. Right? That's the season in a nutshell. So yeah, I'm just confident now that Arsenal have got the potential to get Champions League football again, which is nice, really nice. Fabian, thanks for the star pound. Hope you got more luck than me, mate. Over 320 35k and higher packs. That I say, we've got no team of the year, lots of modern in Porto. Happy days. Declan Rice walks into any team starting 11. Yeah, and gets posted on by someone who's better than him. Turned around and marched straight back out now. There's a 100k pack out. Can't open it then, Nathan. Let me know what you get. Liverpool are broken without DVD. Liverpool lucky to make Europe this year. Liverpool's there, UCL balls. Now, hello. And Diego Joseph back in 120. Yeah, Joseph's good. Both of Arsenal and United in the same drive as well next World Cup. Well, then the odds aren't the same, are they, Jake? That is one of those nonsense statements, isn't it? The odds absolutely aren't the same, are they? Remember when Arsenal smashed Chelsea and people like, Chelsea ruined this match for you? Yeah, but all the Chelsea fans were like, Werner. Hey, no word of a lie, Lacazette is having a better season than Timo Werner. And that's just facts, alright? That alone should let you know how bad Chelsea are, or how good Arsenal are. You know? Yeah, and we've already beat Man United this season. Hey, listen, we're good. Arsenal for the league title. Arsenal going to win the league. You heard it here first. And if we didn't, this is obviously satirical. And if we do, you heard it here first, right? So, happy days. FPS tokens are out. Oh man, ow. You got me much excited. Tango. Not bad, is it? Well, Ronnie, Bruno's better than basically anyone's whole midfield, isn't he? He's literally one of the best, if not the best midfielder in the world right now. That's like saying, you know, Usain Bolt is like well faster than you, Neff, at 100 metre race. Well, yeah, obviously. Because he's Usain Bolt and I'm me. You know, that's like saying, oh, actually, I'll tell you what was funny the other day when some guy tried to give me grief and said, Arsenal are as shit as your videos, mate. Tried a little cheeky look where Arsenal were in the table. 10th, not just 10th, right? The 10th in the entire country, right? That isn't bad. So when he says, you know, Arsenal are as shit as your videos, I take that as a mad compliment. Because if my videos are 10th best in the entire country, that's alright, isn't it? That's a dub. You could listen. He thought he was putting me down. He was picking me up. He was giving me a pick-me-up. Oh, you gotta love that. You gotta respect that. Football talk is never good in the chat for two reasons. Number one, people genuinely can't handle anyone saying anything good about anything. They take it as a personal and direct insult for their club, right? For example, I could say Saka was good today. Well, he's no Greenwood. Okay, like all I just said was Saka was good today, and then you've decided to take that as a personal attack on one of the players from one of the squads that you support. That's one of the big reasons why you can't talk about football in the chat. One of the other reasons why you can't talk about football in the chat is because people just never understand my sarcasm. They just don't. It just goes over people's heads and lost into the wind. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, it's crazy. Like somebody could be like, I'll just be like, oh, I just had, you know, let's use fast food chain. Oh, I just had a McDonald's. Oh, you hate Burger King, do you? No, I didn't. Those were no. That's you decided that. I didn't say anything. You decided that. Look, Haber's in the chat. He's one of those guys that has no idea what he's talking about. He says Greenwood above Saka. I mean, he might be taller than him. Certainly not. Hey, listen, who deserves a 5-star week for more, Greenwood or Saka? Saka today, a goal and an assist off his left foot. All I'm saying is that if that doesn't warrant 5-star week for, I don't know what does. What exactly has Saka done? Did somebody in the chat just say, what exactly has Saka done? Time him out for 15 minutes. I'm not even kidding. I don't want to see him in my stream for 15 minutes. Arsenal for the title, that's what I'm saying. Saka is left-footed. Yeah, Saka is left-footed, exactly. Which means today he scored a goal and got an assist on his right foot, weak foot, thus deserves 5-star weak foot. Saka is left-footed. I know Saka's left-footed. Pay attention. Pay attention. He got a goal and an assist on his right foot today. Is Odegaard confirmed? Yeah, it should be. Everything should be signed and squared away tomorrow. Walk out! Ah, I don't care. Give me Salah. Give me Salah. Sterling Infano. That's all right. Tradable. Boom. You love to see that. You said left foot. You said left foot though. No, I absolutely didn't. You guys are just making up lies. You hate the fact that Saka is better than your young star. Walk out! Oh, I don't even care. If it's Pogba, I'm discarding him. Because Man United suck. It's not I'm discarding him as well. Unless it's not too. We've actually got a good amount of walkouts here. We've actually got a good amount of walkouts, but Ketia is a baller. Ketia is not really cutting it, man. He's just not good enough. Walk out, please! Oh, if that's Pogba, I'm discarding him. Man United suck. It's Tillemans. I discard him as well because Leicester suck too. 19 years I've had so far. Oh, like loads, mate. I got. That's pretty much it. That covers all of them. Is this the new? No, that's Nanny clip. I don't know about that Nanny. What's up with now? Hey, I've got legit like 15 walkouts from these packs. No blue. reason why you guys must know that is because all you do, and I don't necessarily mean you specifically, although definitely also you specifically, all you guys do in the chat is ask the exact same questions. I could not read the chat, answer questions that I don't know if they're being put in the chat or not, and still be talking to the chat. That's how what you got to do. You also, what camera angle do you want to use? Oh, I use a co-op camera, 20 0 then. Oh, hold on, another message has come through. Neff, I've got 11k coins. Do I do BPM or not? Yeah, you should probably do a bit of BPM, mate. It'll help you upload the bub, and then you can build from there. Neff, what SBC is the best value to do right now? Oh, like, probably right. On Neff, should I complete West Brom? On Neff, West Brom's way expensive, so I do that. Oh, Neff, how do I find the upgrade, man? Yeah, but is that John Stones?
Frank, are you feeling the pressure here at Chelsea?
No, not at all. That's football. I spoke with the chairman. I've got full support, which is strange because I spent £300 million of his money. Yeah, nobody got it. But no, he told me I won't be sacked, as I've done a lot for Chelsea, and that's it. So,
What's that, Frank?
yeah, he just texted me. He says, "Get out." I've just been sacked. So yeah, well, £300 million is a lot. Yeah, he wants them. I'll give it him.
Frank!
Private.
Jose, what is going on with Gareth Bale?
Look, I spoke to Gareth and he is not very happy. He is struggling with his new club. He tells me he's not playing well and he wants a change. So I told him I would find him a new club.
So you found him a new club?
A big party. I think it is a very special club. Will help him improve his game and get his handicap down to 3. 3.
I came into this club with a vision, a plan, and that was to win the league and go unbeaten like the Invincibles. And I still think I can execute it.
So what do you think needs to happen for you to win a league title?
We just have to get ready.
Oh, the championship.
That's why we sold those.
Cristiano, all-time leading goal scorer, you must be happy.
Of course, looks good. But they say now Buchanan has scored more goals. And then Pele, he's claiming all type of goals. Not just club goals or international goals, but friendly goals. Even financial goals, relationship goals, fitness goals, long and short-term goals. So it's hard, but I'm happy.
Ola, you must be delighted with your form. Yeah, look, fantastic. Bruno's been fantastic. Marcus, fantastic. Harry, last couple of weeks, he's kept his slap down and he's playing well. Edison, playing very well for his age. He's older than me, in fact. Paul, more than ever before. We'll be getting about 45% every game, so fantastic. And of course, there's Mason. Mason's been fantastic. Mason, well done. Great goal.
Thanks, Gaffer. I'm absolutely delighted, yeah.
Fantastic.
So Pep, you must be happy with how everything is going.
Yeah, I'm so happy. So happy. You know, Liverpool, they not just lost once this week, but twice! So we're so happy. More than people. Happy.
Jürgen, was it a mistake to play young back?
No. He really showed us last week he could play left. He got man of the match at centre half for the Liverpool under 13 team. I know he's only 13, but he looks like he's 13 and a half. No one is to blame. No one is to blame in this moment. Except for the wind, Jordan Pickford, Man United's penalty count, and I like to say that. What does it?
Are you eating worms? Hey, guys, has anyone seen my worms? When did you last have them? Had them over at Anfield last week. Don't tell me someone's done me worms.
Watch the kickoff for free, live every single weekend, only on Twitch. The link is in the description below.
West Ham play whoever wins this game.
Oh, sorry, in the cup. Yeah, because you beat Doncaster.
Yeah.
Walloped them.
Yeah, 4-0. It was.
Those are the games West Ham used to fuck up.
Yes.
You know where you're going to have a home game and you think they're going to win today.
You now look at what Moyes has done and you have to say, right, we're not doing the thing we used to do.
Yeah.
We're getting results against a Spurs or like a big team, but we're also doing the business against the little ones. Or the ones that you think, oh, we'll probably lose this today.
Yeah.
When Moyes has got us moving.
What's he changed?
Do you know what I think it is? I think he's got a group of players in there now, like Cresswell, Rice, and all these boys in there that they bought into the rebuild. And he is one of those managers where you know he has got quality in there. But I think before he inherited a Pellegrini squad that they were Pellegrini signings.
They're quite talented, a bit flaky.
Yeah, but you're not going to get an average 6 out of 10 every game. Whereas these players, there's so many in there that will just go out there and put the shift in.
Yeah,
and we're
also
getting those
have actual talent to go with that. That's part of this. Rice is obviously an incredibly talented player.
And the thing is as well with David Moyes, I think that we're quite quick as kind of pundits or whatever to write off and to criticise people like David Moyes. He is a very good manager, and but also the thing is, you can be a very good manager and not be good enough for Manchester United. And went wrong for Manchester United. He wasn't good enough for that job. But yeah, Moyes is a very good manager. He wasn't good enough for Manchester United, but you cannot be good enough for Manchester United, but do an exquisite job at West Ham United. And it seems like that's what's happening.
I think his problem was it was a number of because he went to Sunderland, he went to Real Sociedad, didn't he? He didn't do great in any of those roles. I do think the United job fucked him though, because he took a job that he didn't really want to take.
But this is the job that's perfect for him.
Yeah.
It's like Everton again, isn't it? It's like it's effectively like.
I think it's helping the fans at the start of this one, because at the start when you're getting the results,
that game against Newcastle when we started the season, we looked genuinely hopeless. And I thought, I thought, wow, this season, this one's going to be rough. But I think what he's instilled in the dressing room is you can tell when he does his post-match, pre-match interviews, he says like, we're doing well, but it's not where I want to be. He's looking down the line and saying, realistically, I want to perform like this, but we're building on it. We're getting.
I do wonder if he's a bit of a victim of. You know how some managers, they instill you with confidence because of how they look and sound?
Yeah.
He doesn't have like mob ability. Like you're not like.
He's not
right,
sexy.
I want to trust you. Like I'm like you're really gonna have to work hard to convince me that this is the right thing. You're a very ugly person.
I know what you mean. What's the ambition for West Ham this season? What is the genuine ambition?
Well, the board said at the start of the year, and the Premier League poker meter was stay up.
Right.
And the board said we want to stay up.
Yeah, but you reevaluate, right? You reevaluate that now.
Because that's they've got to win the league to stay up.
I would,
you reevaluate. No, exactly. We've done it with
I would hope that they have reevaluated, but there's talks of him getting a new contract, whether it be soon or at the end of the season. And I think that's good from the board because they're actually going to let the guy build on this project that he evidently wants to be in. And that's one thing. A lot of managers go into jobs where they're just working the job, whereas I feel like this time round, he's in our last couple of managers, David Moyes' second run. He's now our most successful manager.
Really?
Yeah. He's now our most points per game.
Points per
game.
Bring him back to United. Please.
Points per game. So this is the thing. I feel like he genuinely wants to build something here now, and that is encouraging for us because we haven't really had that. We've had managers come in and say, like, oh, we're going to get big manager Pellegrini. Didn't work. Like, yes, people say, oh, but we need to play football like them. Sometimes you don't have to play football like them. Sometimes you just need a cohesive unit that play for each other.
Imagine the pandemic's actually helped Moyes in terms of, because he always seems like a manager that needs everything around him set up. Like he needs to get everything right so he can settle in. But he hasn't had that chance to do that in the club because he's out the door. But and at West Ham with the pandemic, with there being no fans, without it's like what I was mentioning about Bruce earlier. You know, when the players can hear the fans aren't happy with something, it's easier for them to think, fuck this geezer's message. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. The fans don't like it.
He kept winning as well. Do you remember he couldn't get in the stadium, could he? And he was still winning.
That's what
when he had the Rona.
Yeah, even when you say things like that, like in players, even the interviews outside of games and things like that, the players are saying like, we like what the gaffer's doing behind closed doors. We're really buying into it, and that's when you can tell if it leaks through players like Declan saying it, it's going to spread throughout the squad, and you're going to get, especially you see him if you watch him for 90 minutes, the amount of shouting and screaming that he does at his team, he just wants to win. That's what he wants. He just wants.
Also, if you see a significant change, you're going to change your own approach.
Yeah.
I think they've been just through. How many terrible strikers have you had in a row?
In the Golden Sully era, we've had 49 strikers.
The Dildo Brothers.
The Dildo Brothers. 49 strikers in the era of.
And you managed to get a buyer for Haller, which is immense.
No, but they lost a lot of money on that.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
How much?
We signed him for 45 million euros, I believe.
You sold him for.
We sold him for. I think we get 20 out of it. 20 million euros.
Some money laundering going on there.
We allegedly.
Yeah. So what do you reckon then? European tour?
I think that's a reach. I want Mark Noble to lift the FA Cup this season.
Even if he doesn't play.
Is he coming on loan to
Listen, if he comes on the 87th minute, whacks that armband on and lifts the cup, I'll be buzzing. It'd be really, in my lifetime, I went to the cup final against Liverpool.
Oh, the Steve Gerrard thing.
That big bastard booed out from the back. And I said, I was like, oh.
Yeah, Konchesky.
So no, he's good. They're going to score from this. Fucking Gerrard's walloped it straight in the back of the
That
net.
was mental, though.
Yeah,
Mental.
and it's just ever since then we haven't even gone on a cup run in any of the cups. We get done by
Liverpool with a gilt-edged chance.
Hit the bar.
James Milner said that.
we get done by Wimbledon's because we're just not performing in cups. So it is refreshing seeing us actually, like the Doncaster game yesterday, put them away. It'd be West Ham's year in the FA Cup to draw a team like this, but actually do it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I've just got a vision of Mark Noble walking up the steps. I can see it.
Do you want to hear about visions like that? I had this vision.
Sorry, we're going to mock the demon thing.
No, in 2014, listen, in 2013-14, I was so aboard Fergie and what he told me and the hype train, and I fell in love with the story and all that. I had this weird vision that Moyes was going to win us the European Cup, and I had pictured him with the trophy.
Don't say this.
And we scored against Bayern Munich, and Evra scored, and we
I remember he volleyed it.
And I remember I went, I fucking knew it.
I knew it.
And then 10 seconds later, it's like, oh fuck, it's over. The visions happened.
You guys mock me, right? It's weird. David Moyes is the demon in both of your visions.
This is that's why I said don't say that. Don't say it was Moyes leading you there.
Don't worry, if you don't get the cup, I'll send you a picture of him with the charity.
He looks like he looks like a gargoyle, though, doesn't he?
You're so mean to David Moyes, and I don't know why. How's he hurt you?
He wasn't he Sunderland manager?
Yeah.
Well then, fucking that's
You probably hated him before.
It does affect things though, I think David Moyes would be perceived, his perception would be very different. It's similar to what I was saying about the small man thing. David Moyes, as a slightly less beautiful man,
right?
If he's viewed in the
right,
yeah.
If David Moyes looked like Pochettino
Roberto Mancini
or something like that,
so he had exactly the same record as Roberto Mancini. Oh, sorry, exactly the same record that he has, but he had that. You know, he was wearing beautiful Prada coats on the touchline.
I see that.
The kickoff. Now.
play a bit of that. It's called Tears in Heaven.